Hey, good morning students. How are you all? In before class, we are discussing these two topics, right? These two mains, main A, main B. Today's class, we are going to be discuss main C, D and E and activity which have cross puzzles. Okay? Okay. Answer the following questions very briefly. Means you did not give any answer that much briefly, just in shortly you have to be give the answers. Okay. First question, name the four realms of the earth. You already learn in this class. The four realms of the earth means the natural environment, whatever we learn in natural environment, that things are called realms. So that you have to be named that four realms. Okay. The name of four realms are given below. First you have to be write answer. The four realms of the earth are below. First one is atmosphere, second one is hydrosphere, third one is lithosphere and fourth one is biosphere. You have to be write these four names of first question answer. Okay. Now second question, what is an ecosystem? You have to be write what is an ecosystem, the meaning of ecosystem. Okay, you have to be write the answer for ecosystem. Ecosystem means with the coincide with the climatic zone of the world, and it includes all of the living things, plants, animals, organisms in a given area. Okay, and interacting with each other and also with their physical environment. You just write from here ecosystem which coincide with climatic zone of the world. An ecosystem includes all of the living things, plants, animals, organisms in a given area. Okay, interacting with each other and also with their physical environment. You just write from here. This much is enough. Okay, from here to here. Next, our third question is give the importance of troposphere. So we have to be give the importance of troposphere. So give the importance of troposphere. Troposphere, which is fall under atmosphere. This is also a gas. We have to be write the importance of the troposphere. Okay. So you have to be write the troposphere is important because all weather activities occurs here. This layer also contains all life sustaining gases. Okay, where from? The troposphere is important because all weather activities occurs here. This layer also contains all life sustaining gases. Next question is define water cycle. So this is the fourth answer. Water is circulated in all realms of the earth. Means movement of the water's movement of all realms of the earth is called water cycle. Through the water cycle which supports life on the planet. Okay. Through the water cycle which supports the life on the planet. The water cycle is support life of the planet, that on the earth. We can say that this is the fourth answer. Water is circulated in all realms of the earth through the water cycle which supports life on the earth. Okay. Now our fifth question, how are oceans useful to humans? How the oceans are useful to humans means we can see that oceans are a great source of food and mineral wealth. So you just write that oceans are a great source of food and mineral wealth. So that's why it is important or useful for human life. Okay. It provides lots of things for the human life. Okay, next main is D. That is, answer the following question briefly. Okay. The first question is, what is the difference between natural environment and human environment? So we have to write answer for that question is natural environment and human environment. Difference between natural and human environment. The natural environment comprises the four realms of the earth: atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere, biosphere. Whereas human environment or humans dominate the planet earth and make changes to their surroundings to suit their needs. So human environment means the humans dominate the planet earth and make changes to their surroundings to suit their needs according to their basic necessities. So this is the answer. This is the difference between natural environment and human environment. Okay. Natural environment comprise the all realms of the earth, that is hydrosphere, lithosphere, biosphere, okay, atmosphere, and human environment dominate the planet earth and make changes to their surroundings to suit their needs. After first question, second question is, what is atmosphere? So what is atmosphere? The answer is, atmosphere is the gaseous layer which surround the earth and is kept in place by earth's gravitational pull. Okay? Atmosphere is the gaseous layer which surrounds the earth and is kept in place by earth's gravitational pull. Is called atmosphere. And our next question is, define lithosphere. So lithosphere comprises the outer solid crust of the earth. It is made up of rocks. This crust comprises the continents and the ocean beds. Okay. Now our fourth question, how is biosphere important for the sustenance of human life? How is biosphere is important for the sustenance of human life? Okay, biosphere is a narrow contact zone of air, water and land where living organisms exist. It makes the earth a unique planet. Okay, unique planet. So that's why it is important for sustain of the human life. Biosphere is narrow contact zone of air, water, land where living organism exists. It makes the earth a unique planet. So that's why it is important. Okay. So biosphere is important for the sustain of human life. You have to be right this much. Okay. What is hydrosphere? So hydrosphere is made up of all the water bodies on the earth. The frozen ice in the glaciers and polar ice caps, underground water and water vapor in the air also constitute the hydrosphere. Next is our main E. Answer the following questions in detail. Okay. First question is, discuss how plants and animals are dependent on each other in their distinct physical environment. Question is, the plant and animals are dependent each other because environment is made up of the surroundings we live in. These involve the place where we live, the planet, and animal life that exists there, and the people and things that surround us. Our surroundings influence our lives just as we influence our surroundings with our activities. So the environment may be broadly divided into two categories, namely natural environment and human environment. Okay. The natural environment includes all living and non-living things which exist naturally on earth. So living things include all the living organisms of the plant and animal kingdom, include human and minute microorganism. So non-living things include the physical environment which is made up of air, water and land. So these all things shows us the plant and animals are interdependent each other. Okay. You have to be first starting your answer. The plant and animals are interdependent. The environment is made up of the surroundings we live. Okay, you have to start from here and end the water and land. This much is enough. Okay. Next, our second question is, how do human activities in the modern world cause ecological imbalances in the natural environment? What's the question? That human activities are how affect the modern world cause ecological imbalance in the nature. How it's why the modern activities are cause of ecological imbalance. We have to be write the answer of this. Okay. That is, human dominate the planet earth and make changes to their surroundings to suit their needs. Okay. And from here, small pollution of primitive people that live in dense forests and other isolated areas adapted to their environment and live in harmony with nature. And large population of developing and developed nations bring great changes to their natural environment to suit their needs, thereby causing ecological imbalance. You have to be right this much for this question. Okay. So third question is, give a brief description of the natural environment. Is you have to write from here to here. Deep descriptions means the natural environment includes or comprise atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere, biosphere. Okay, atmosphere. Different layers of atmosphere are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere and exosphere. Hydrosphere, it consists of all water bodies on the earth. Lithosphere, outer solid crust of the earth is known as lithosphere. Biosphere, narrow contact zone of atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere where life exists. So this is a description of natural environment. Okay. Now fourth question, mention some policies for working towards sustainable development. Some policies for working towards sustainable development. Okay, the policies of sustainable development. Okay, you have to be right from here. The 1996 notification on environmental impact assessment has been designed to make development projects ecological sensitiveness. Then there is the Coastal Regulation Zone notification of 1991, which makes access to natural resources for commercial activities more difficult. Okay. Now, remarkable work has been done for development of human environment. This includes the following. So you have to write these 3 points. Okay. So you have to write from there to here, and from these are the development policies. Just write 3 enough, okay, or else it becomes too large. Okay, fine. You need not to write that what I said before. You just write from here sustainable development and policies, which is given in shortly. Okay, this is the answer for your 5th question is, how has liberalization affected human environment? So you have to be right from here to here. Okay, next, new economic policies of 1991 guided India towards economic globalization. You have to be right the effect. Implementation of the new policies led to an increase in production and export of minerals and marine fisheries, with several consequences for land, forest, water, and the coastal and marine environment. So, overfishing and intensive aquaculture in India coastal water have caused widespread pollution. You made points like how I will tick out you. Okay, overfishing and intensive, these are the coastal water have caused widespread pollution. Okay, these activities have also led to displacement of traditional livelihood and destruction of traditional human environment. So these are create pollution. So you just write this here. You skip from this here. You skip this line. Okay, next, finally the Supreme Court had don't write it. The Supreme Court had to intervene in order to protect the environment in 1996 in one of its historical judgment. It prohibited non-traditional aquaculture across India. Okay, you just write these are the effects, and this is the policies, new policy 1991, and its implementation and the effect and the government intervention. Okay, I just write about 5th question this much. So now you can see the activities. Solve the crossword puzzles. So here they given the boxes and here given the clues. So first clue, outer solid crust of the earth. From across means here. So outer solid crust of the earth is lithosphere, right? The second one, narrow contact zone where air, water and land are found together and life exists is called, second one is called biosphere, right? So biosphere. Third is a component of biological environment. A component of biological environment is plants. Okay. Our fourth one is realm of the earth which contains water is hydrosphere. You know very well, right? Hydrosphere. Next, useful water bodies. Fifth one, useful water bodies are identify organs. Sixth one is life sustaining gas is oxygen. So you can see these all clues. Okay, this is the crossword puzzles which I fill it. See very clearly and you have to be fill this one. Okay, bye.